What up, what up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm ModeIJ. This is the first reaction for episode 8. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We watched the episode over on my website, commercialmode.com/live movies. We watched it and I was the ending, grade A. But there was a part in the middle where I just can't change my mind on what I was watching. There was a moment where I was like, what am I watching? Is this Family Matters? Is this Power? What the fuck is going on? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. This is the first reaction to episode 8. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. R.I.P. to Kendra. R.I.P. to the weakest hitman we've ever seen. R.I.P. to the Albanian guards, 2 of them. R.I.P. to JP. R.I.P. to King Kylo, and R.I.P. to King Kylo's right-hand man. Jenard's back on that shit, because on my channel, we've said this for the last 4 years. Once a junkie, always a junkie. Jenard messed with the wrong F word, but he got his revenge in the end. JP wasn't talking that shit in the end. Mireya caught a body. They arrested Vic. They could have arrested Tommy. Why didn't they arrest Tommy? Why didn't they arrest Tommy? Why? Someone give me a reasonable explanation of why we didn't arrest Tommy, or at least shoot him in the head and then say he had a gun and take the gun from Vic and put it on Tommy. We could have killed Tommy. King Kylo got out of jail, put his big crusty ass feet in the water. That's why when you come home, you're supposed to go home and stay home. Take me to him now. Let's dead him now. I can't sleep. Yeah, nigga, you going to sleep for good. JP was in there holding it down, but then they popped his ass. Tommy on his hands and knees crying. Shanti don't know which side she want to be on. Chaden gave them an impossible task. D-Mac and Marshall, they beefing now. And the whole time we thought Marshall had his own place. That nigga living with his mama working 3 jobs. Oh, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Oh, man. Really? Really? Then they had a fucking family moment at the kitchen table. You're going to be a dad? Why didn't we know? The hitman knew that Mireya was pregnant before JP and D-Mac. He gave D-Mac 3 bricks and told D-Mac, go move 3 bricks. D-Mac ain't never moved no work in his life. D-Mac came back with $75. Then, all of a sudden, Tommy just doesn't have any money. Tommy has no money. There's just no money to be found with Tommy fucking Egan. There's no money. $0. Nothing. There's nothing left with Tommy. Tommy done tricked off 1.5 with motherfucking Stacy Marks, 500,000 to Miguel. And now Miguel is broke and Tommy is broke. And they're getting money from Shanti, who got the money for some random ass nigga that popped up in the gym talking about, yeah, we're gonna be together. The Albanians thought that they were getting a 2-for-1 deal with Tommy, only to get 2 guards killed. Tommy's idea was to put 2 Albanians in front of JP's house, and they get knocked that easily. For everybody to need security and power, nobody wants security. It doesn't even matter if you have security. The Albanians are weak as hell. Vic and them ran up in there and took over the Albanians. So what made us think that the Albanians were going to actually protect JP's house? And we know that King Kylo is about 7 foot tall. This nigga isn't stealthy. We just seen this nigga 7 foot tall with his motherfucking pants rolled up to his knees. This nigga had his pants rolled up to his knees, and we're supposed to think that this nigga can sneak up on 2 Albanians and take them out. This nigga's 7 foot tall. We heard them niggas pulling up the block. JP sitting in the house after fighting Jenard talking about, Tommy, I don't need any security. I'm gonna be just fine over here. D-Mac talking about, man, oh, you about to be a thing? Oh man, you know, Pops ain't no fighter. Come on, man. What are we doing here? But Jenard saved us. Jenard saved us. The end, Jenard saved us. Vic got arrested. Vic didn't even do nothing. How they arrest Vic and Vic ain't do nothing? Vic did nothing and they arrested Vic. What did Vic do? Why is Vic arrested? Vic was coming to turn himself in. Vic was on the phone. Remember, Bobby was acting a damn fool. Vic, you need to come in. He was going to turn himself in. He was bringing Tommy in, a citizen's arrest, and y'all arrested Vic and let Tommy just skate on by? What did Vic do? Vic didn't, we need justice for Vic. That's what we need. We need to put together some kind of funds and get Vic out of jail. Vic ain't did nothing. They arrested the wrong white boy. Tommy right there. Pageant Inc. You knew it was Tommy on the phone. Arrest this man. He's right here. Arrest him. Paul's talking about, don't do it, Bobby. Man, fuck it. Shoot him, Bobby. Shoot him. Man, they did my... No, man, it ain't supposed to go down like this. This is the first reaction. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We already got 100 people in here, so that's a good thing. Go ahead, let me know what y'all think about the episode. Put what you think about the episode in the chat. We got Ray talking about, you want me to come down and give an alibi? An alibi? I'll quit no notice. Do you want me to come down there and give you a statement? I can give you an alibi. I'm ride or die. We don't care, Ray. We don't care. It's best you quit the job and just leave. Tommy said what I've been saying. Vic should have been gone. There's no reason for Vic to still be here. Bobby was acting a damn fool on the phone, wasn't he? Vic, you need to come in here right now. But we know Tommy did it. Why we ain't arrest him? Y'all made fun of me last night when I was giving the speech for Bill. Bill gave that speech. Sure enough, Bill was like, well, I'm the new U.S. attorney, so things gonna run a little bit different around here. Only for Chan to come in here and tell him we need Ortega. What'd he say? He dropping the case. We knew that was happening. God. So we did catch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bodies, which were on average about 5 bodies an episode. So we're good with that. We'll go ahead and put that. Well, we'll put that on the board tonight. All right. So who will we say? Who we say is? Can we really say there's if we gotta say MVP of the episode, we gotta go with Jenard. I'm going with Jenard for MVP, if anything. If anything, Jenard is MVP. What up, Ron, Nakima, Kendall, Auntie Knows Kitchen? If anything, here is our king right here, guys. Here is our king. Here is our king. Everybody put MVP J, not JP. JP ain't no MVP. JP is not the MVP. JP is the RIP. You cannot get MVP if you RIP. See, there's 3 letters: MVP, and then there's RIP. Automatically, RIP takes you out. When you're in RIP, you gotta dish them out. You gotta dish them out. JP RIP. Yeah. Junkie J MVP. Junkie J took out King Kylo. He took out King Kylo's partner, and he took out JP. Now JP hit him. JP sucker punched him. You know, JP sucker punched him. He didn't know what was going on. He didn't want to get jumped. Last time he got jumped, we seen how he handled that. He ain't want to get jumped, so he just let him punch him and keep it moving. You see what I'm saying? Jenard is smart with his fights. He got jumped last week. He handled that. This week he got sucker punched. He wasn't trying to get jumped. He wasn't trying to get jumped. And then, oh boy, nah, we not letting this slide either. What the hell were they doing with? Where is it at? Do we got it? I think we got it. Hold on. We got it. Here we go. And he did call him Jenard. What are you doing here, Jenard? It's a family affair. They want us to believe this nigga got a half a ticket off of flipping shoes. We've never heard of this nigga. We've never seen this nigga put in any work. And he just comes to Shanti and says, here's a duffel bag. We could work together. Where'd you get this money from? Flipping shoes and flipping other stuff. What other stuff are you flipping, nigga? You on Facebook Marketplace? What are you flipping? And now, just no one has any money. Tommy was wiring all this money to Stacy Marks, 1.5, 25,000 to a random art student, 10,000 to the girl to jump Jenard, and now we just don't have no money. We got to depend on Shanti the showstopper and this random nigga from CBI. We got to depend on him and his money. Did you see how Miguel bum ass? Miguel was trying to reach for the money. Shanti showed the bag of money. Not Jenard. Fucking Miguel trying to touch. He trying to put his hand in the cookie. She's like, get your hands off of me. I could scale up a business for you. The Albanians is like, very, very interesting. Only to get 2 niggas knocked. He just lost multiple people. If I'm the Albanians, I'm like, hell no, Tommy. Hell no. JP talk about, I know he's not making you sell all of that dope, is he? Oh, come on, Pops. Nah, some of that's my stuff, man. You know? Like, hey, it was some moments, man. Overall, if you remove the Bobby DeFranco scene with Tommy where they arrested Vic, I would definitely give this episode like a 9. But that part right there ain't sitting right with me, man. It ain't. Because they were right there with Tommy talking about, I'm going to come back and get you. He said, you killed my wife, Tommy. He said, I thought it was your ex-wife. He should have pistol whipped Tommy. I would have hit Tommy across his shit. Like, who the fuck you talking to? On your knees, white boy. Tommy out front. They know that they looking for Tommy. This is Tommy. The feds are looking for Tommy. Where Tommy at? He just sitting outside. The feds are at my house. What? Tommy over here making all this noise. The feds at Tommy's house. Tommy talking about, man, they at my house. Tommy, you supposed to be low key, nigga. First of all, get rid of this Mustang. This motherfucker loud as hell. The feds are out there. Bobby DeFranco talk about, I'm going to get Tommy if it takes everything I got. He gets Tommy and arrests Vic. Why he arrest Vic for? See? It ain't just us black folk that are getting wrongfully arrested. There was no reason to arrest Vic. Vic didn't do nothing. If anything, Vic almost saved the day. We could have ended this right here. We could have enjoyed Christmas. But instead, they canceled Tommy's Christmas and killed JP. They killed JP. They could, guys, y'all don't know. When they had him there, I'm thinking, all right, we about to arrest Tommy. Good. This is what we've been waiting for. They lied to us. It ain't 10 episodes. Tommy's going to prison for the rest of his life. We're about to arrest him. I was sitting over here like, yeah, finally, justice is served. Our tax dollars are going to a good cause. Only for them to arrest Vic. Vic ain't do nothing to nobody. Vic was an innocent white guy. This is one time we could say the white boy was innocent. But the other white boy wasn't. And they just let Tommy go. Make sure you guys tune in tonight. We're going to probably start I might push the live back to midnight. So it'll be about 12 p.m. Eastern. So everybody can go ahead and join in. But we'll see. It might be 10, 11. I don't know. We're going to see what we do. All right. Also, here we go. We definitely need to put together a montage of all the worst hitmen in the Power universe. I think this guy right here is equivalent to Cedric the Entertainer. Y'all remember when Cedric the Entertainer was on the original Power for one episode? Auntie Knows Kitchen, no one knows why they arrested Vic. This has to be the worst hitman ever. This dude is terrible. He got killed by a car. He got killed by a car. This is terrible. What is this? To all the up and coming actors, if you want your breakout role, it ain't gonna be on Power. If you go into Power and read and it says Hitman, you don't want that character. You need to talk to your agent and tell your agent, hey, maybe you give me a gang member or something. You don't want to be a hitman. Here today, gone tomorrow. We never gonna think back. Hey, who was that hitman? The nigga failed every single mission he ever had. He couldn't even get a pregnant Mireya. Give me your keys. She shot that nigga in the thigh, and he decided to stand in the. This is an empty ass parking lot. Look at this. It's 3 cars down here: a Nissan Sentra, the Audi that she's in, and some other random vehicle. This nigga decides to stand in the middle of the damn street. Look, what is this shit? You get shot in the thigh and you limp to the middle of the parking lot? Man, you should have just stayed and just kept shooting at the car. Shoot the tire out or something. I know you've seen TV shows. Well, this nigga ended up in the TV show. This nigga walks to the middle of the parking lot and gets ran over multiple times. These are the worst hitmen we've ever seen. We can't even call these niggas hitmen. We just got to call these niggas hitters. We can't even call them hitters because they ain't never hit shit. These are a waste of money. You better off giving a junkie some dope and letting the junkie do what it do. Because hiring these hitmen is the worst thing you could ever do. If you want to make the most of your $10,000, you might as well give me the $10,000 and I'll notify the proper authorities. You give me $10,000.
The FBI? Yeah, this the FBI.
Yeah, go ahead, lock Mireya up. Thank you, Joshua, for the $4.99. $4.99. I was about to say $4.91. $4.99. What I think is going to happen to Diamond? You think he's going to take out his brother and get back with Tommy? That's a good question. I know last week I did a video where I was talking about they might make up once they figure out that Jenard was playing everybody, especially after this King Kylo situation. Diamond and Tommy are probably going to have a conversation and realize that Jenard was playing them both and he couldn't trust his brother. So I definitely think that Jenard would be the one that gets popped and then Diamond ends up squashing his beef with Tommy. But I think that's only gonna happen if he puts the drink down. And I think Shanti made him realize, man, Jenard been playing everybody. But again, the only thing that Jenard has been doing is what Shanti's been asking for. And Shanti's been the one putting him in these awkward situations. Shanti is basically like, Jenard is equivalent to a hitman. The only thing about Jenard is, if you give Jenard some of that, my bad, y'all. We had to take a Jenard break. If you give Jenard some of that he'll do whatever. You give Jenard some of that shit, he'll do whatever. I think that's what you got to start doing. If you hire a hitman, give a hitman like an 8-ball. You know what I'm saying? Give him, you know what I'm saying? Give him a dime, give him a dub. Just give him a little dub, let him get on something. Because these hitmen are terrible. They were more effective with JP going to punch Jenard than this hitman trying to get Mireya. I thought this was they could have at least had him kidnap Mireya. They could at least had him grab Mireya and like she run off or something. This nigga didn't do nothing, but we're not gonna do any talking. Give me your car keys. All right, nigga, what else you gonna do? That's it? You just asking for the car keys? You're not gonna get up on her and just take the keys, or that you just go, give me your car keys. What you gonna do something? You can go up and like grab her or something, pistol whip her. How you gonna grab her? You gonna grab her like this, or was it like this? You know what I mean? You gonna grab her like this, or you gonna grab her like this? What you gonna do? He said, "Give me your car keys. You're not going anywhere." Then she proceeds to go somewhere. He tells her she's not going nowhere. She shoots him and then proceeds to go to the hospital. They leave this car downstairs. There's no way you're driving this car out. And they're like, hey, we heard some gunshots and there's a windshield that's cracked here. There's no windows on this car. Tommy's talking about, I know a place. So just out of everywhere, Tommy pulls up and she's sitting there doing breathing exercises. Get me out of here, Tommy. He said, I know a place. And they just go straight to a clinic and do an ultrasound. That's what they do. They just go to the clinic. I need to schedule an ultrasound. The baby is just fine. It's being stressful, but the baby is fine. And Mireya becomes the mediator. Tommy, you and Miguel. Oh, my baby. You guys need to come together. You are on the same team. Tommy needs an army, and you need somebody. All right, Mireya. All right. They just leave a body downstairs. She hops in the Mustang. Tommy talking about, I know a place. And they go straight to an ultrasound. That's what they do. I was like, all right. I know it's TV, but if that's what we doing, we just killed a nigga and we going to go do an ultrasound. Can't miss the appointments. That prenatal care is very, very important. You know what I mean? Fellas, you want to go to all the checkups. You know what I mean? You want to go to all the checkups. You want to make sure that baby is yours. You want to make sure that baby is yours. Low key, Tommy was hoping that it was too stressful and the baby didn't make it. But now, you guys know when I said every time we watch Tommy, nothing that you plan out ever goes according to plan. You're going to get popped. Now Tommy's a bum. So now Tommy is a complete bum. Tommy took whatever little bit of money he had left, went to Che, copped to work, and now he ain't got no money. So Tommy's broke. But gave $1.5 million to Stacy Marks. $500,000 to Miguel. Miguel is broke. Miguel and them are getting ready for a war with the Marquez cartel. They're teaming up to go against the coalition because that's fractured. Bobby DeFranco just lets Tommy go back on the streets. How are we gonna clean up the streets if we letting the bad guys go? How are we cleaning up the streets if we gonna let the bad guys go? I think CBI was already crumbled, guys. CBI was already crumbled, man. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. So that's just the first reaction. Right now, we got a little bit of free time. Of course, we aren't going to go into too much depth. We just talking about it. So whatever you guys got from here on out, this last 30 minutes, it'll pretty much be, let me see what you guys got to say. And we're going to rock with it from there. Where does Tariq fit in? Well, in the trailer, I don't like jumping forward, but in the trailer, we do see Kate is back. So we do see Kate is back from New York. So I don't know if they're gonna show that, or they can't really give us a time jump. There's no way they can give us a time jump with only 2 episodes. Like where we're at right now, there's no way we could get like a week or 2-week time jump with all of this war about to go on. So I guess we're just gonna have to go with TV magic. Kate comes back. Kate feels we know Tommy went to New York, so I mean, I guess they might just throw it in. I don't know how they're gonna do that. It may be maybe Kate comes back to Chicago and she's the one that called Tariq, and it's not Tommy that called Tariq, because he said we're family. So who knows? But we're all over the place. We could have arrested Tommy. We could have arrested Tommy right here, guys. Right here. This is all we were waiting on for 12 years. The whole time we've been blinded by Tommy. Y'all invited Tommy to the cookout. I never invited Tommy to the cookout. If we could have arrested Tommy right here and put that chapter to rest. But no, they took Vic. They got the wrong white boy. I've never seen the police arrest the wrong white boy. Well, actually, we have. That's all the FBI's been doing lately, is arresting the wrong white boy and then finding the real white boy. But we right here. We right here. I thought Bobby DeFranco was going to stand on business. We could arrest Tommy with the suspicion. We could arrest Tommy with the suspicion. We could make the phone call. We got the Pageant Inc. We can go into that and see who owns the LLC, the INC. We could figure out something. Hell, we don't need charges on Tommy. Tommy's been wanted since 2019 for the death of James St. Patrick. Tasha took the stand and said that Tommy did it. The Fed's been looking for Tommy, but he's dead. That's why he left. We don't need no charges. He already has charges in New York for murdering James. We don't need any charges on Tommy. Let's put him behind bars. Tommy's dead. Tommy is wanted in New York. They told Blanca that this nigga Tommy is alive. Remember, they said, Blanca, you can't go to Chicago. We can't waste resources. Blanca had to stay in New York. Remember, after season 1, they were like, Tommy is alive in Chicago. But they wouldn't let Blanca come back down there on force. Because remember, she went to the house and seen that Tariq was still alive. And then it was at the end of the episode, they showed her walking through the thing. And she's like, we have inside information that says that Tommy Egan is in Chicago. And they said, Blanca, you can't go to Chicago. We need you here in New York City. They know Tommy's alive. The feds know. Stacy Marks knew. They pulled up. They had Tommy in an investigation last year. They were talking to Tommy. We don't need any charges. He killed James St. Patrick. Why didn't we get him? We had him. They arrested Vic. What did Vic do? What did Vic do? Unless Bobby DeFranco got a little bit of corruption. Well, you gave her 1.5, Tommy. You gonna have to give me like 2. You give me look, you give me $750,000, Tommy. I'll let you go. I'll get you up out of here. I'll put you on a plane myself and get you up out of here. Maybe Bobby DeFranco's crooked too. Yeah, faking your own death is illegal. You got to stay dead for 7 years. They arrested Vic. Now, I normally don't say this and mean it, but they arrested the good white boy. They arrested the good white boy. Vic hasn't done anything to anybody. Vic is just living off his dad's money and kicking it. He got Ray. He got his head on straight. He got him, you know what I'm saying? He got him something nice at home. She making breakfast for 15 niggas and it's just those two. But his girl ain't ripping and running the streets. Ray ain't catching bodies. Mireya catching bodies. Ray no bodies. Mireya and Ray. Ray don't catch bodies, but Mireya, oh yeah, she been dead hoe. She catch bodies, yeah. Come on, man. They arrested Vic, the wrong white boy. We definitely have to talk about that tonight, though. Yeah, and hey, thank you for that, Aaliyah. What was this? What was this making Tommy tap dance? Who wrote this? Who put the Tommy tap dance in there? Who said, you're gonna dance, Tommy, dance? What was this? What kind of white people shit is this? Vic, you pulled up on Tommy. You should have just knocked him and got the hell up out of here. But Tommy's been telling Vic the same thing I've been telling him. He should have been gone. When he went to talk to his auntie, I told y'all I wouldn't have gave my auntie no money. No, it's not my job to take care of my auntie. Uncle Paulie would take care of her. She knew what she signed up for when she married Paulie. I'm not giving my auntie no money. I would have got on that road and I would have just headed out. I would have went back to Ireland and did something. Called my real estate agent. Hey, you know that house that I bought for me and Gloria? I want you to sell that land. You know that house that my daddy had? I want you to sell that house. You know that penthouse I be staying in? I want you to sell that penthouse. You know that G-Wagon my sister had? I want you to sell that G-Wagon. He could have went back to Ireland with at least $3-4 million and said, fuck all of this. But leave it to white people. Leave it to white people to do some bullshit. And when I say leave it to white people, we talking about JP too. The Kate Egan came through on JP, man. The white side of JP showed. He went over there. You messed with the wrong he. Can't say the word that he said, but he said you messed with the wrong he. Then he went home. Tommy, I don't need any security. Yeah, you do, nigga. You weak as hell, JP. They came up in the crib with security. You were sitting at the kitchen table. Life is so sweet, isn't it? Pow! They killed 2 niggas outside. JP didn't get up and grab a gun. JP didn't do anything. JP just, there's some shooting going on outside. What is out there? Like, what? Get your bitch ass up, JP. JP sitting at the table and shit crying. Tommy, they got D-Mac. Tommy, they're going after D-Mac. JP? Is that you? Tommy, stand strong. Jenard is here too. Jenard, if you do anything to my brother. King Kylo's like, I'm sleepy, nigga. Let's go get D-Mac ourselves. Your nephew for your brother. You give me your nephew, Tommy, since you took out mine. Put his bitch ass back in jail too. Lock him back. Who let King Kylo out? What was King Kylo even in jail for? What the fuck, man? Niggas. What are you doing here, Jenard? This is a family affair. Nigga, last I checked, this is a goddamn public beach. It roll your bitch ass pant leg down. That nigga had his pant legs up to his knees, standing in the water. That's how you knew King Kylo wasn't no shit. The first thing this nigga do when he get out of jail is go to that dusty ass. What is that? What lake is that? Lake Michigan? What lake touches Chicago? What is it? Michigan? Erie? What lake touches Chicago? I think it's Lake Michigan, ain't it? I don't even know the lakes. I know it's Holmes. Homes. What lake touches what is it, Michigan? This nigga got his feet in the water. This nigga's supposed to be a gangster. His real name is Clarence. This nigga got his feet in, no disrespect to Chicago, but that dirty ass goddamn Chicago water. He's over there standing in that motherfucking raggedy ass water, just looking out. Ah, man, this is the life. I couldn't sleep when I was in prison. What are you doing here, Jenard? Man, dead him right now, man. Wait. I could take you to him. We'll take me to him now. Like what? These weakest niggas we know, man. I'm telling you. Niggas just be weak. Niggas just be weak. Niggas be all talking power, but don't nobody stand on no business. Don't nobody stand on no business in power. Don't nobody. I could take him to him. I could take you to him. Jenard over there. Come on, man. This is what we doing. Hey, y'all remember last night? We were talking about who can we really as far as Shanti and Effie, who's a more opportunist? Because Shanti, one thing about Shanti, she's gonna tell everybody all information. Shanti don't give a damn. Shanti don't give a damn. If you get a one-on-one with Shanti, you can get her to spill the beans about anything. Well, you know, Jenard and Diamond, they tried to kill D-Mac. You ain't hear that from me. Oh, you know, Jenard tried to set you up, Diamond. She ain't hear that from me. yeah. You ain't hear that from me. Dog, Shanti don't give a damn. One thing, Shanti heard that Kendra got popped. Shanti went from being the showstopper to motherfucking telling everything. As soon as she heard that Kendra was dead, well, you know, Jenard tried to kill you. Jenard tried to kill you. Jenard tried to kill you too, Diamond. He tried to kill you. Me and Kendra, we got locked up. I killed Kendra. She ain't in my organization no more. Shanti said, well, you know, Diamond, Jenard tried to kill you too. You ain't hear that from me, but Jenard tried to kill you too. Showstopper don't give a fuck. She don't give a damn. Jenard tried to kill you too. Just a heads up. Just a heads up. If you're trying to kill me, just let you know, Jenard tried to kill you. You want to kill me? I'm just saying, you want to kill me? Jenard tried to kill you. If you want to kill me, go ahead, Diamond. But just know, Jenard tried to kill. I'm saying, Jenard tried to kill you. I'm just letting that be known. If you want to do something, do something. I'm not saying you can't do nothing, but I'm just saying if you're gonna do something, you need to know that Jenard tried to kill you too. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You ain't hear that from me. Jenard tried to kill you. What else happened this episode? So Kendra got, oh yeah, let's go talk about damn Diamond real quick. I got you, Nicole. I thought you said Shanti wasn't gonna work with Tommy. We need to get our organization together, Jenard. It's just business, bitch. What you mean you working with Tommy now? You supposed to be moving fentanyl for us. I'm tired of being disrespected. I'm working with Tommy and Shanti. You said she wasn't gonna work with Tommy. Oh man, you know she tripping, man. She ain't gonna work with Tommy. Bang, 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 bang. It's just business, bitch. Che ain't gonna mess with us with Tommy out of CBI. You sure you ain't on that stuff no more, Jenard? My organization, we do it my way. If I know Tommy, he ain't gonna stop without trying something. He might go to Che on some other type of shit. What we gonna do now, Jenard? You said she wasn't working with Tommy, and now King Kylo's out. I need you to go and tell King Kylo that D-Mac did it and that Tommy was protecting his nephew. Get this motherfucker out my face. Man, shut the fuck up, man. We ain't getting shit done, nigga. Every time we might as well have a goddamn cocaine party and let Jenard be motherfucking Scarface. We get more shit done with Jenard on that shit. The moment this nigga Diamond pick up a drink, we just know it's about to be some off-the-wall bullshit. Off-the-wall bullshit. Remember, this nigga Diamond is still on fucking parole. The nigga killed his parole officer, and we never had another. No one else was assigned to this nigga's case. He killed the PO, and no one else is assigned to this case. They just stopped looking for the PO. No one knows what happened to him. This nigga at one point was having fucking flashbacks in the mirror. Oh, now this nigga's just a drunk, just killing everybody. We don't believe you. You need more people. Just no one's coming to the barbershop. No one's checking on the head of CBI anymore. He got out of jail. And it's just like, you know what? Fuck it. His PO is dead. No one's checking in on him. We're good. Fuck it. This nigga just shooting and shit. He got perfect aim. He had the gun like this and then even like this. He didn't even look. He just pow, 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 pow. Kendra come down there. Kendra came down there like she was working a hard job. This motherfucker came down there with the shirt. Look, Kendra came with the dreads down. She took the dreads out. She got the crinkly dreads. She got the jacket unbuttoned. Like she just went and put in 24 hours up there. Like she was really moving at work. She came downstairs with her hands in her pocket too. Just too cool. Yeah, you know, we ain't working with y'all no more. I'm working with Tommy and Shanti. What? I thought she said she wasn't gonna work with Tommy. Man, she tripping, man. She ain't. Come on, Tommy. She ain't gonna work with Tommy. Come on, man. Kendra lying. That bitch lying. It's just business, bitch. Like, come on, man. Kendra came down here like she was working on a motherfucking oil rig. She came down here, the shirt unbuttoned, hands tucked in, the dreads down. She said, you know what? When I go meet them niggas, I'm gonna stand on business today. What she thought she was gonna do was come down there and tell them, all right, look, I ain't working for y'all no more. That was Tommy's dope, and I'm doing my own thing. I'm my own woman now. I'm tired of being disrespected in this bitch, only to get pop, 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 pop. Rolled down the stairs. Rolled down the stairs. She laying there like, oh shit. Them motherfucking bullets is hot. Ah. She said, I'll scream. She rolled down the stairs. He talking about it's just business. Come on, man. What did she think she was gonna do? Look how she came down these stairs. Yeah, I'm gonna go down there. I'm gonna put on a fresh white tee. I'm gonna go down there and let them niggas know I ain't working for y'all no more. Yeah, okay. Okay, Kendra. Okay, you thought you wasn't gonna work with these niggas no more. Look. Look how you looking at Jenard. We got to start calling that nigga Jenard. Look how you looking at Jenard. Like, nigga, I thought you said she wasn't going to work with Tommy. Come on, man. Nah, I'm not making Diamond look like nothing that Diamond isn't. That's Diamond, man. He like he ain't like energetic or nothing. It don't matter what's going on. They just met Che. They just got Madam Wu. They got all things working for him. And not JP. Diamond just like, yeah, man, we gotta move it for the organization. We need Shanti's territory. What about the Yardies? And now she's working with Tommy. If I know Tommy, he's not just going to give up like that. Like, nigga, act like you want to be here, nigga. Act like you want to be here. Man, that motherfucking white boy Tommy, that nigga crazy, man. One thing I know about Tommy, that motherfucker ain't going to go out without a goddamn fight. He going to try some shit. If I know Tommy, he's just going to try to do something. He might be crazy enough to go and talk to Che by himself. Man, you said you wasn't on that stuff. You said she wasn't going to work with Tommy. Like that. Hey, man. Act like you want to be the leader of CBI. You see King Kylo? King Kylo said, well, take me to him right now. Let's dead him tonight. At least King Kylo was trying. R.I.P. to that brother. He didn't even deserve to die. But you can't give a gun to a junkie. Like, they should have known not to give Jenard a gun. Jenard took out goddamn JP, man. What up, Javon? I ain't gonna lie. The end definitely made up for the Bobby. So the three moments that I thought were the weakest of this episode, it may be four, but the top three is, number one is, of course, not arresting Tommy. You went up there and you did all that talking and you didn't do nothing to Tommy. That there, the family sitting around for the family times moment where they find out that Mireya is pregnant, that was stupid to me too. Everybody's sitting around, everybody just all smiles and stuff. D-Mac is supposed to be moving 3 bricks, which we know he's not capable of. They all talking about, yeah, I'm gonna have to get some fatherly advice from you pretty soon, JP. Everybody's smiling. Tommy, you're gonna be a dad? Yeah, man, just like you, JP, and I will do anything to protect the family. And then that weak ass hit, man. Those are the 3 moments I was looking like, man, what the hell what we got going on? But Jenard made up for it in the end. Jenard made up for it, caught 3 bodies. Well, we don't know who caught the bodies outside, but we just give Jenard the 3 though. JP, King Kylo, and his boy. But yeah, those are my 3 moments where I was looking like, we could have arrested Tommy or pistol whipped him or something. The family moment that they found out that Mireya was pregnant. Oh, and another one. Where the fuck does Miguel live? Half of Miguel's house is a warehouse. Half of it is a regular house. And then in the back, there's a torture room. Remember, in the back side of the kitchen is the room that they took the pig into where they had the dude in the chair. In the front side of the house, it's a fucking warehouse. And then there's just a kitchen and a living room. I don't even know where they live at. But I was looking, I'm like, wait, this house is kind of, what, we living in a warehouse? Where we staying at? What is this? I've never seen this. What is this? Like, did y'all see that? Part of the house is a damn warehouse, but then you go into the house and then there's a torture room off the back of the kitchen. It's like, where do they live at? Where in Chicago is this house at? Look, this is the front part of the house. Niggas is just gambling and guns and drugs. This is the warehouse part. Then this is the house. But they came through this door right here. This is the doorway into the living room. And then it's a regular house here. I was watching it. I was like, what the hell? Look, they go through a warehouse. Then they in the regular house that they live in. In this door, there's a torture room back here that the pig was in. Like, what the fuck is going on in this house? It's like half house, half abandoned warehouse. They said, you know what? We're just gonna make the interior a house, and we're gonna keep the abandoned building on the other side. Like, I don't think that the Chicago code would allow niggas to live in this. Yeah, there's a bar. There's a look. These niggas is over here drinking. Remember, there's a whole bar in there. They pulled up on Miguel playing pool inside of the house. Remember when Tommy came to give him the 500,000? He's playing pool on the other side. So it's like a big ass warehouse with a mini house, a 1 bedroom house with a living room and a kitchen attached to it. But why? Why would they do the interior like a 1965 house? I don't know what's going on. The trap house combo, I like that. The trap house combo, the oven. I ain't even know. Oh, look at this raggedy motherfucker, man. They got that. As many motherfuckers that be in the warehouse, this crock pot ain't gonna be enough for nobody. You can't even make enough rotel for everybody. We already went over how above the sink the cabinets would look. The cabinet's terrible. We compared it to Marshall's apartment, which is Marshall's mom's apartment. The whole time we thought Marshall had his own apartment. That nigga lived with his mom. His mom works 3 jobs, bro. His mom works 3 jobs. He plays a video game and he gang bangs. Like, that's really how niggas is living in real life. All these tough niggas you hear about, oh, the gangs in Chicago. These niggas live at home with their moms who work regular jobs. This nigga, I'm thinking Marshall had his own spot. D-Mac, man, nigga, you ain't holding nothing down. Your mama got 3 jobs. She ain't quit nothing. What? So you mean you just been getting money and just sitting around the house? Dude, when they brought all the money, it was 9 niggas hanging out at the house when they went to go get the 9-7s. These niggas was in the living room pouring up liquor with goddamn bricks of fentanyl just hanging out, $75,000 in cash, a fucking grenade. They just in the mama's apartment just kicking. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Yeah, I used to smoke a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I never had no guns or nothing up in my mama's house, but my mama used to tell me, if y'all gonna smoke, I'd rather y'all smoke at the house and y'all not out and about where y'all could get arrested or anything. So we go in the balcony, we go in the garage or something. But I ain't had like no guns or no bricks or no fentanyl at the house and just 9 niggas at the crib with with money that we got in a grenade. You know what I mean? I'm looking at this shit like, man, what the hell? Back to that crock pot though. Dude, who y'all cooking for in here? Marshall talking about you can't sleep here anymore. Gave him his bag and kicked him out. That's bullshit, man. How do I got that? Let me see if I got that. Listen to this. Hey man, I got 3 bricks. Let's get this money. Nah, I want to stay with Jenard and them in CBI. Why you want to stay with them? Because things are getting back better. Hey, bro, look, I got 3 bricks and I just became Tommy's number 2. I got guaranteed work right here. If we sell this for Tommy, we're in the good graces. You'll be my right-hand man. I'm equivalent to where Jenard is right now. You see what I'm saying? So if you look at it, it's going to be how it was Tommy, Diamond, Jenard. It's going to be Tommy, me, and you, bro. You're going to be higher and more elevated over here with Uncle Tommy. And we could put some money in your pocket. He talking about, nah, CBI is changing. Marshall's a lost cause. Marshall went from not wanting to fuck with Jenard to now he want to be up under Jenard. Some wild shit, man. What up, John? Some wild shit, man. Wild shit, man. But this is the first reaction. We had an hour. I'm gonna give the episode. I gotta give it a 7, man. There was too many hits in there. There was too many hits that they were taking, man. The whole they didn't even have to do the Bobby. They could have arrested Vic at some other time. We didn't even need to see that. Vic could have came up there and did what he did to Tommy, and then got up out of there. And then they could have arrested Vic at some other time. But I just don't. What's the reasoning behind that? Remember, they don't need anything to arrest Tommy. Tommy is already a wanted man. Tommy is a wanted man. Jenard saved the end of the episode, though. I like what Jenard did. I love what they're doing with his character. Once a junkie, always a junkie. We knew that. We knew it was only a matter of time before he got back on that shit. And I would like to say that we really can't blame Jenard. And the reason we can't blame Jenard for getting back on that stuff is because, let's be real, Jenard has PTSD. Jenard has PTSD. And the reason I say he has PTSD is because he just got jumped last week. So for him to get back on that stuff, first of all, he was tricked. He was definitely tricked. She took advantage of a man that was vulnerable and was trying to get back with his woman. She jumped him. And then this week, he's on that PTSD. And sometimes the only way you can overcome that stuff is you got to, we all got our vices. And Jenard just happened to be that blow. You know what I mean? But we can't blame him. That's PTSD, man. That's PTSD. The hitter was weaker than the Four Horsemen and Cedric the Entertainer. Oh, come on. Come on. You guys are talking about what's Diamond's excuse? Y'all acting like y'all wasn't drinking eggnog yesterday. Y'all acting like y'all wasn't drinking some wine yesterday. Y'all acting like y'all better than us. Y'all acting like y'all ain't take a sippy sip. Y'all acting like y'all ain't drank on nothing. Come on, man. Every now and then you have a sip. But if it's just business, it ain't bad. Damn. R.I.P. JP. R.I.P. Kendra. R.I.P. the Hitman. R.I.P. the 2 Albanian guards. R.I.P. to King Kylo. And I forgot what King Kylo's homeboy's name is, but hey, see, now y'all clowning. Now y'all clowning my boy, man. Now y'all clowning my boy. Matter of fact, let me see something real quick. We got 100-something people in here. So y'all mess with the first reactions. Well, damn. I'm gonna try to do the first reaction for the last 2 episodes. Obviously, I'll probably be back at work by then. But I see you guys do mess with the first reactions. So I'm gonna try to push the live back tonight to at least midnight my time. So it'll be 6 p.m. Eastern. That we'll probably do the on the clock. So probably midnight to 3 o'clock in the morning. We'll probably do that. Yeah, we got 100 people in here. Can you hit that like button? Can we get at least 70 likes? Hit that like button, please. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. I'm off today, so I got a little bit of free time. But hit that like button. We only got like 45 likes in here. That's crazy. I'm up at 5 in the morning to watch the episode. It's 7. What? It's about to be 8 in the morning. I'd have been up for the last 2.5 hours with y'all. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, man. What y'all think about Mireya? You guys are on the same team. You know what you have to do. You guys need to squash whatever you have and get it together. It's only right that you guys do this. Tommy, you need people. You need the muscle. You need to give him Miguel. Miguel, if anything happens to Tommy, ooh, we're finished. Nothing happened to Tommy, Mireya. I called off the hit. If it wasn't for me, Tommy wouldn't be here today. And no, I can't work with Tommy. He gave you $500,000, Miguel. You have to work with him. Oh, come on, Mireya. I already did enough for Tommy. The fucking gringo doesn't know what he's doing. He's getting us into something that we can't get out of. You need to make sure that me and this baby are good. If not, I'm telling Che you took out his son. No, Mireya. Such a low blow every time you do this to me. We can't get anywhere. We can't make any progress. Why'd you do this? You need to work with Tommy. You need to protect this baby here. Come on. Come on. Nobody wants to survive in the Power Universe. She sounds like Tasha St. Patrick. Hey, for real. All right, y'all gonna be in the dope game. She just kicking it in the house. Oh, you don't need no doctor, JP. Oh, D-Mac, you got 3 bricks? Okay, cool. Say it in Spanish? Okay. Miguel, la baby protection. You and Tommy? ¿Por qué? ¿Qué pasa? Community. Collaboration. You two. Dos collaboration. Miguel and Tommy. El Jefe Che? No, no bueno, no bueno. But collaboration? Bueno, bueno. Yeah, see. 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 Gracias. Hitman, adios. Hitman, vámonos. Vámonos. Shoot him in the leg. Caliente. Muy caliente. He gets shot in the leg. He said, muy caliente. Muy caliente. Collaboration between the two amigos. Si, senor. Yeah, there you go. Collaboration. I know y'all. I know a lot of y'all don't speak Spanish, so you probably wouldn't understand what I was saying. But basically, what I was saying is between the two, El Miguel and Tommy, they need to collaborate together because Che, he's not happy right now. Che is very upset. No bueno. That means no good. So Che is not good right now with what's going on. With the fraction between CBI, these two coming together with that collaboration is going to take them further than what they can do independently. You know, they say united we stand, divided we fall. So that's what I was saying in Spanish. So if you didn't know, don't worry about it. The captions were translated into English for you guys. I'm sorry. Spanish is my second language. You know, I'm very fluent in it. Just to give you guys a heads up. Jenard may OD on the fentanyl. Hey, that would be cool if Tommy captures him. It makes him do it. You know what I mean? If that's how they make him go out, they make him go out through the drugs. Instead of just having him do it on his own, they should capture him and make him do it. Like put a gun to his head and make him do it. I'm gonna start dubbing my lives in Espanol. So for those of you that do speak Spanish, I'm gonna start dubbing it in Espanol for y'all. You know, just so we can broaden our audience. I've been working on my Spanish because y'all know I got my great niece and great nephew. They both, they both speak Spanish. And then my brother's about to have his child. His son gonna be speaking Spanish too. So I've been working on my Spanish. Yeah. Soy Don Julio de Jesus el Jefe. That's what they call me. You know what I mean? But that's neither here or there. That's neither here or there. Yeah. So my nephew, his wife is Mexican, and then my brother's wife is Colombian. So yeah, you know, I got Spanish blood, you know what I'm saying? Don Julio. RIP to JP. MVP goes to Jenard. RIP goes the best RIP, the best death yeah, that's what I'm saying. The best death scene goes to JP. RIP to JP. He didn't deserve to go. Free Vic. Vic didn't deserve to get arrested. What else happened? RIP Kendra. She did deserve it. She was talking back. The Albanian guards, they did deserve it because Tommy been screwing them over. The hitman, he did deserve it. The only person that really didn't deserve to die was JP, but we kind of figured it was going to be JP, and that's who we were going with as a major death. But JP really ain't a major death. The only time we seen JP outside of the house was when he punched Jenard. Other than that, he been sitting in the house the whole season. We only seen JP outside one time this whole season. That's when he punched on Jenard, and that was his fatal mistake. You know how everybody say we outside? If JP would have stayed inside, this would have never happened. Jenard would have never had that vendetta. Jenard would have never had that vendetta. But here we are. The sun is coming up. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm on here with y'all. Episode 8, first reaction. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hey man, we here. We got some free time. I mean, I ain't going nowhere. So I mean, whatever y'all want to talk about with the episode, it's pretty much the first reaction. We got on the clock tonight. I'm gonna probably start at either 11 or midnight. So that'll be 6 or 5. That'll give you guys time to do whatever you're gonna do today. Get home, get rested. 3 hours of talking about power, which is probably gonna turn into 4 hours. But we gotta do what we gotta do, guys. We gotta do what we gotta do. We here. We had what, like 150 people in for the first reaction. Hey man, we good to go. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Join the Discord also. If you're new, the Discord is pinned in the chat. If you want to talk about power, other TV shows, or just anything in general, it's a good community over there. As long as you're respectful, we don't care what you talk about. There's multiple tabs. You can talk about whatever you want to. It's pinned in the chat. So if you're bored at work, you could just put a comment in there and somebody start talking to you. You know what I mean? Don't be trying no weird stuff. But yeah, join the Discord. Support the channel. Cash App is pinned in the chat also. Yeah, well, we got an hour in. All right, cool. Too unrealistic for me. JP punch, bro. You already know they coming for him. And you put a couple of men in front of the house. Yeah. Again, Tommy screwed over JP. You put 2 guards in. Yeah, they did mention Rojas, but he ain't got no territory, man. They took whatever he had from in jail. I didn't even know the nigga was still alive. But yeah, he was in jail. He wasn't getting out no time soon. But you put 2 guards in front of the house, but both of them are sitting right next to each other. It's not like one guard they came through the back door. So both of the security guards are sitting at the back door. Wasn't nobody at the front door. It just, we just gonna do security on the back door. You hear anything? No, I didn't hear anything. Did you hear anything? No, I ain't hear anything. And they just both get popped. You need to stop having security on the outside. Put one on the outside, put one security guard on the inside. That makes the most sense. Have one guard on the inside. Or put 3 guards out there. 2 in the back and 1 in the front. But just 2 guards just sitting in the backyard, I didn't hear anything. Did you hear anything? No, I didn't hear nothing. You think somebody really come out here and try to get him? Well, I really don't know, to be honest with you. How much trouble do you think this Negro's in? Negroes are always into something. Hey, some more Negroes coming up. What's going on, fellas? You guys going in to meet the other Negro? Oh yeah, we're going in. We want to go meet who's on the inside. Boom, boom, boom. They get popped. They go in there and kill JP. The week security is trash. Hitters are trash. All of it's trash, man. What? JP should have left. JP should have left. Mireya should have left. They should have been hanging out at Tommy's house. The feds were outside of Tommy's house, but they never went in Tommy's house, but they know where Tommy lives. They know that Claudia got smoked. They thought it was the cartel. They should have just pulled a kick door into Tommy's house. They don't need anything. Tommy is wanted by the feds. Thank you, Rachel, for the $5. Remember they made a guy OD on Yayo in the original? Yeah, that is true. With the sister and the brother, the D-Lords. Yes, that was early. What was that, season 2 or 3? That was early when that happened. But they could definitely do that with Jenard. We haven't seen that happen in a while. Coalition just trash. When they were having the whole stare down conversation with Jenard and old boys, when they was in the warehouse, they're talking about, man, when King Kylo get out today, the real big dog. I'm like, what's going on here? So they joined the coalition for a couple days when Jenard went up there and told King Kylo, you need to join the coalition. So they joined over and then they just left. No one's sticking around, man. No one's sticking around for anything. Rachel, thank you for the $2. I want Jenard. Jenard is a wild ass name. I want Jenard to do it on his own. Can he though? Can he? Ain't nobody really listening to him at this point. Ain't nobody really listening to him at this point. And shit. He's pretty much on his own. Once Diamond finds out, well, Diamond did find out that Jenard was planning to kill him, even though that was not his idea. That definitely wasn't his idea. See, Shanti got everybody going against everybody. Remember Shanti was in there talking to Peter? I have a particular skill set where I can scale up businesses, where I can go and negotiate anything. You know, all the clubs that are making money around the city of Chicago, they come through me. Yeah, I did that. My name is Shanti the Showstopper. And the show don't stop till I say so. And then she shook Peter's hand, and I was looking at Peter like, damn, Peter, you going out like this? Damn, Peter, you going out like this? All the work we put in, and this is the mother freaking thanks we get. Hey, man, it be like that sometimes. But y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, support the channel, Cash App's pinned in the chat, join the Discord. I'm Mo.J. This is the first reaction. We removed those 3 points. We removed those 3 points, and I get episode of 9, but I just can't because the hitter was weak. That Franco not goddamn arresting Tommy was weak. And just them hanging out, having a good time in the middle of a motherfucking war. Tommy, you're gonna be a dad? Jeez. Congratulations. You remove those 3, I give it a 9, but I can't give it a 9. I can't give it a 9. Thank you to Marcus for the $5. Vic make Tommy tap dance and got arrested, man. Vic weak as hell. I would have shot the cops. I would have did something. They arrested Vic for no reason. Man. I can't get over that. Like, what is Bobby DeFranco doing? I can't trust him no more. I get episode of 7, man. It was too many points. I was like, man, what the fuck going on? 6.5 or 7, man. That's right. There's 3 dings right there. So I got to knock it down. I have 3 dings. 3 dings. But they do got to wrap the story up. But I think I was hearing that at around episode 5, when they were spinning about episode 5 is when they realized they weren't going to get another season. So I guess they just had to, start wrapping it up. It is what it is. We're going to be here to the end of the season. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Yeah, they coming back for Tommy some way, somehow. Hey, first reaction. Tune in tonight for On the Clock. I'm Mo.J. Let's get the channel to 60,000 subscribers. Appreciate you guys. And thank you for tuning in, man. Thank you for tuning in. We got about an hour 15 in. R.I.P. to JP. It's so hard to say goodbye to JP. Although JP couldn't really fight, he at least punched Jenard in the shit. He got shot because Tommy put D-Mac in the game. D-Mac had an opportunity to sell 3 bricks and save his dad. But JP is no longer here. And Kate Egan's a drunk on drugs. I'm Mo.J. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm out this thing. That's the first reaction. You can run, but you can't hide. Merry Christmas to all and happy holidays.
You can